Hello and welcome back to my Terra Invicta run. So last time we left and I said I will fix my stations. So I shuffled around some modules and renamed them accordingly. So we got now 4 stations. In fact we had some slots left over, therefore we went for 2 hospitals, which are going to give us a little bit of extra cash. However, it's going to be marginal compared to all the other costs. In regards to Earth, we finished India now, and we are basically fine on CP. So it's roughly 380, and we gave away Kazakhstan, which is also fine. There are still some remnants here, which are theoretically ours, like Armenia, still ours. However, the next goal we are going to focus on is in fact to push into, of course, finishing the Councillor and going for weapons for our ships. So probably we are going with railguns for our first kill. And despite that, we are behind that. We are going for unity stuff. So we are going for Greater India, which needs great nations. But we are also going for independence movements to get the Northern Federation and all the releasables here done. Because we still want to invest big time into MC here. In fact, if I see it correctly, yeah, Canada is now full, therefore it's time to get more MC. Good that I noticed that. We are going to do something like this, and we are going to invest into funding, in fact. Like welfare we can cut down a bit. Knowledge is also not that important because democracy is quite high. Therefore, let's stick with something like that for the moment. And all the remaining investments go into funding. So, of course, the overall idea is still that we get more in MC cap in these northern countries, which are either colonies or not yet ours. So, in fact, what we need to check is, did anything happen with the EU? Not really. At some point we have to take Iceland out of it when we got a little bit of spare points. That's why I'm definitely praying on the next Councillor, because then we can like take almost all of the northern countries and start the unifying process when we got the tech, of course. In regards to what we can do now, we want to still work on our relations here. So true intolerance, even Exodus is now intolerance. However, they are all broke, and therefore, yeah, it's nice to have them as friends, but they can't give us anything. However, the aliens, as the servants and the protectorates, we are going to closely observe, and we are going to reset their technologies once in a while, because we still don't want them to contact the aliens and talk to them and make strange deals. Meanwhile, Cash has to find a purpose until then, and I'm not sure what to do. So for the moment we can of course pacify our stuff again, stuff that also Yusuf can help with. He already is basically detected by everyone. It's definitely a problem. Alexander is talking to someone, and Dex, you are going to start looking around for more plants to kill. Meanwhile we go on. So, protectorate, we are going to... Do you have any? No. How about 50 fissiles? Fair trade. I want generous trade. No. 70? Generous. Nice. Continue. Funny. They now consider us as tolerant. Containment breach. Xenomaterial station. Okay, take me there. Of course, we have to repair it again. Solar array and Xenoscience Research Center. There we go. Bit of annoying because we lose like 20% science, but it's fine. Happens. Continue.
Things are stabilizing.
Continue. We're going to get 10 CP soon. Might be a stupid idea, but maybe we can just coup Iceland and get it out of the Union that way. Probably the easiest. And in fact, I'm going to check if we can do it. Democracy, of course, is helpful against... It's +8. Wait a second. Cash is not the guy for the... But even... No. It's basic. No. We are going the normal way. So, we either purge it directly... Not Afghanistan. Yeah. 90%. Yeah. Bye-bye. Dex, what are you going to do?
At your service.
Ah, they are back and doing stuff in my country. I don't like it. Alexander, you are also going to do an observe here.
Setting a watch.
And yourself, you'll probably have a pacifying job to do soon. And continue.
I will help them.
Ah, it's almost done. Nice. Can we get some CP somewhere else? Management research, of course. No. Priority. Learning, knowledge is nice. Investment in economy is nice, but 10k, quite expensive. Spaceport security network, quite useful, but no. Life science lab, welfare bonus. We want to get it at some point, but no. In fact, we are probably going for the pulsar drive now here. Shipyard is also necessary at some point, and adamantine armor is also necessary. In fact, adamantine armor will take a long time, so let's go. One thing we are missing is a skunk work for next project. Oh, come on, another containment breach. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That was terrible. Because we lost even more. Solar array. Interesting, it destroyed the modules which were already under construction here. But also some of the existing.
Cleaning things up.
Okay, continue. Norway is in fact not in the EU currently. So Initiative also has a fleet. Hungary. That's fine. Finally, we lose Hungary.
Associates are now in charge.
Academy is ours. We're also going to... Yeah, that's fine. Build me mission control. And we are going to continue into Norway.
Reporting in.
So, show me what you can do here. Norway, 37%, it's fine.
Terminating the opposition.
To boost it up a bit, we are going to do some public campaign here. 90% fine. Alexander, you are also going to do a public campaign, but in Sweden as preparation. And yes, Yusuf, you are checking our countries again. Yeah, 1.6, we definitely have to help stabilize India again. Also, we have to protect it, apparently I forgot that.
Offering counsel.
I'm not sure what's going on, but we are losing a lot currently. Space Science Research Center, there we go. Wasn't even finished.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Got the feeling something changed. Maybe it had to do with the invasion we stopped. Just maybe.
The people will come to our side.
10%, nice. Helpful. Ah.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
Yeah, repeat please. You got 2 mission control here. Okay, quantum encryption is done. And here we are going into arrival I can't speak that. And we are also going to keep it on priority 3 because we want to rush. Nice, there's covert operations, and in fact here we are going to make a switch to get it done as soon as possible. It's only 1,200, so that's not much. Here we go. Continue.
We are in control now.
Nice.
My family had this farm in Mississippi.
Okay, now we have to check something because I'm not 100% sure. No, I know it. We need to research we need to do the project construction, whatever, to get the nanofactory. However, what we are going to do now, we're going to need this at some point, but it's not urgent. In fact, we're going to start on Unity movements. So that's it for the moment. We're going to continue down the line with Norway and then Sweden. So Cash, please continue here. It's fine to spend a bit.
I'm here.
One protect mission in India.
Ready for orders.
And you are going to... First of all, we are going to check the US here. Yeah, we need campaigns in the US. There are always someone doing missions here. It's super annoying, but they all think they can get into it. Crisis diplomacy is also nice. It's also something we are going to do.
Offering support.
And in fact, what we want to do here, we want to make sure that it's allied also with Canada. Nice. Iceland's the same. We want to have it allied with Canada and of course Greenland. Why can't we ally it? Okay. We'll probably change when we have a claim. Okay, continue. Fuel cell we don't need currently. Hydroponics bay, on the other hand, is interesting. repeat. Yeah, plus 21%. Seriously. Yeah, apparently we have to. Did we lose even more stations? I mean, modules, but no, we didn't.
Prepping for next mission.
Apparently we really had a very nasty alien in there. We definitely have a problem with science. We're going to need it big time. Nice. There we go. Now we are going into construction module. Where is it? Construction shipyard. No, construction here. It's quite important. But no, like this. What we can do now is get our last agent, next and last agent, and in fact we are looking for someone who can advise India constantly. So we are looking, for example, for an astronaut, because he also brings with him a military bonus, very useful. What else do we have? Also he's from China, which is useful. We have a scientist here. He's a chemist in this case. Careless, not good. Security is definitely a problem now. So I think, yeah, the bonus of a military scientist is extremely useful. Ethical, we can get rid of it, I think. I hope at least. So he will definitely have -1 or -2 because we used a nuke against the aliens. He also has decent stats to start with, like security 5, decent starting point, administration 6, science 6, useful. Confirm. And we are going to finish the turn first, and then we are going to... Nice. Norway is ours. And in fact with that we are going to... definitely want these next here. And we got an astronaut with also, she has government, very useful. And first of all, no, not this one. She's going to get a lot of administration. '23, there we are. Can also give her this one. I might want to switch this one to a different person, but for the moment we're going to keep it here. Also, she can... we are quite broke currently, but she should definitely get the science bonus force and the protection unit. Now, of course we are going to take the mining bonuses first. Houstonia, and Houstonia is going to be left open for the moment, and now we have to look in here. Is there anything interesting available? There's a science bonus +2, decent. Syndicate we can't buy. Manticore, oh yes please. Economy and mining. 3 staff with 5 admin. No. You can build it better with 1 stars or 2 stars and something else. This one is in general quite nice, but no, it's not good. 3 stars is too high. Okay, for the moment we are going to take this one and still have 4 admin left over, therefore we are going to stick this one in just for the bonuses. Yeah, we don't need investigation. So in fact, it's time again to check if we can go shopping. There's still things to get. Yeah, it's not really worthy. We're not going to invest here, instead we are going shopping and maybe the protectorate. Oh, I just saw that there's a fail chance on our newly turned servant. Time to remove it. And what? Cuba has expired. Still ours. Yeah, no, Cuba I'm not really interested in. Okay. Yeah, and with that we just got another scientist, in this case an astronaut, and he's going for advice in India, and he's probably never going to return from that. And we are now up to 435 CP, which means we can take over Sweden now, and we can take over Finland. They're both our allies, more or less, so we are going to bribe them again afterwards. So, first of all we have to check, can we take it? Yes, we can. And Dex, you are going to assist here by doing some public campaigns. Alexander's continuing in the US, and yeah, and no, wait a second. I sent Yusuf, but that's fine. We want to check the technologies. Tech. I would say it's time again. Sabotage a project. And we are going to start with them.
Reaching lab security.
And with that, we can do our turn. Continue. Continue. Permanent assignment.
We've hacked their research.
Yes. Bye bye. That was a protectorate. In fact, the reset on the protectorate is not generating any kind of alien hate. In fact, it has decayed again. But if we do it to the servants, it's going to generate a little bit of hate. However, what we want to do now is to have a small check here. And in fact, I'm going to go through this at the end of the turn to maybe find a nice organization which should switch sides to us, because we have a new guy. Ooh! Apparently the protectorate smelled that there's something fishy going on, so they kicked him out, and we have to find a new one. Which is fine. If we go through them, loyalty 10, Bender, probably high loyalty, Medio 13, possible target, and Ren 12. Who is the strongest of them? I mean, he is extremely weak. He has persuasion, but that's all. So we might want to have a look at him. Yeah. In fact, we are going to investigate every one of them to see what kind of orcs we want to take over. We got room now again, and therefore... Okay, nice. As one of our last actions in this episode, we are going to send a probe here. Prospector probe. How long does it take? 77 days, that's fine. Orbital would cost 287 boost. I definitely want to make a platform, but I want to shoot down a ship first. What we want to do here is we want to do one tier 2 platform on Macquarie, which we are going to stick. We're going to make it full with skunk works, which are going to give the project bonus, which is basically these kind of gears here. Each of them gives 5%, and I'm not sure how many we can stick in, but probably like 8, which would generate a 40% bonus on research speed, which could be very useful. And I think that's worth it. Maybe we can fit in more. The solar energy generated by an array is quite massive. Maybe we have to calculate and see later. But it's definitely something we want to unlock now to have it done and get some bonus. Also, we are researching in the direction of nanofactories, because nanofactories give a bonus on economy. Therefore, after we kill the alien ship, I'm leaning towards making one station of nanofactories in orbit of Earth to get like 15-20% economy bonus, because all that matters currently is getting India up nice and rich. It's already up to 23, almost 24 investment points. It's going to grow quickly. It's like 164 in the last 30 days, and this is going to go even faster. So currently we have an investment of 83% bonus, and we could get another 30% on top of it if we use nanofactories only. But that's going to be very expensive, and we have to see what we can really do. And with that, we are going to make... no, it's not end of the turn, but when we reach the end of the turn, we are going to make a cut. And there we go. See you next time.